You tell yourself it's time to move on, to forget, yet their memory lingers like a ghost, uninvited but ever present. Your pulse still races when your phone buzzes, a flicker of hope, igniting before reality sinks in. Be honest with yourself, it's not really them you miss. It's the idea of them, the version you created in your mind, the fantasy of what could have been, not what was. You long for the comfort of that illusion, the promise of belonging and love that you projected onto them. But as Carl Jung said, what we do not face in ourselves, we will find as fate. This pain isn't just about losing someone. It's about facing parts of yourself you've tried to avoid, the unresolved wounds, the unmet needs. Healing doesn't come through pretending everything is fine or forcing a smile through the ache. The truth is uncomfortable. It strips away your defenses and exposes what lies beneath. But within that rawness is something real, liberation. Much of what we call love is actually our shadow in disguise. The unhealed parts of us latch onto someone who awakens our deepest fears. It's not love, it's survival. It's the unconscious crying out for recognition, even if that means clinging to pain. What if this heartache isn't about them at all? What if it's a signal to turn inward, toward the pieces of yourself you've silenced? We don't hold on to people just for who they are. We hold on because they reflect what we've lost, what we're afraid to feel. Jung called this projection. You're not attached to the person. You're attached to the hope they could fill your emptiness. But they can't. That void isn't theirs to fill. It's yours to acknowledge and heal. From childhood, you were taught to earn love, to mold yourself into someone acceptable, someone pleasing. You learned to abandon your truth for approval. Each time you bent yourself to fit someone else's expectations, a part of you disappeared. That ache inside isn't just about missing them, it's about missing you. The real you, who was buried beneath all the pretending. The you who longs to be enough without having to perform. Your anxiety isn't weakness, it's a protest. It's the part of your soul that's tired of being ignored. Every time you suppress your feelings to avoid conflict or hide your pain to keep the peace, you fracture your integrity, the tightness in your chest. It's your inner self crying out, stop betraying who you are. The shadow holds all that you've denied, your anger, your grief, your power. If you ignore it, you attract those who activate it. Suppress your truth, and you'll find yourself drawn to people who silence you. As Jung warned, what you resist persists. The only way to break the cycle is to face the discomfort, to retrieve what you left behind. Healing starts when you stop running, when you turn your gaze inward and sit with your truth. The journey to wholeness, Jung's individuation, isn't soft. It demands courage. Ask yourself, why do I abandon myself for love? What am I afraid to feel on my own? Every time you honor your voice, choose yourself, or walk away instead of chasing, you reclaim your power. Letting go isn't forgetting, it's understanding. It's grieving not just the person, but the illusions and roles you lost yourself in. And in that sacred grief, something new is born, you. Whole, honest, and finally home.